And time for the last one. So, shit, I need to take some stuff off this. So we'll do a quick little breakdown of some of the things, which is just me taking all these guys off. And all this off. While making sure nothing else comes off with it. Probably should do this ahead of time, but I forgot. There we go. With all that garbage out of the way. This is the Night Ghast. Yes, named after the creature from Minecraft. But that's not the reason why I want to call it that. First off, lore. The Ghast is the main battle tank for the Thegan military. Shit, I forgot to add more to that, didn't I? Well, we'll run with it. Basically, it's their main battle tank. It's inspired by the Wraith. However you say that name. But, yeah, it's my own little version of it. This is like the 4th version of it. Not too sure. A lot of people say it looks like a face, which, yeah, I can see it. First, I'm going to close this up so it's out of the way because I'm going to open up this hatch so you can see the pilot on the inside. Yes, it does seal up for a pilot on the inside. They have consoles, it's just they're not perfect, and I actually forgot to add that console. If you notice I'm not good at stuff like this, you'll notice it's a consistency. And the turret itself can open upwards. Wait, I'm doing the functions at that point. Shit. Well, I'll just do the functions early. Well, yeah, that's basically what it goes. These little wing things can move around as well, but they stay in a certain direction. I would take it off the stand that it's on so it can sit down on the ground, but if I did that, it'd flop over. It's very back heavy, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna get the height and the length and everything dealt with real quick. So with the gun thing out, you know, one sec here. It's about a notch or two over 4 inches. Let's see. Get the length lined up from the guns. It's over 7.5 inches long. I will do these little back wings as the front width. It's about 5 inches wide. So not a very small build, but not a very big one either. It's not my biggest build. I have bigger builds I plan on doing that the ruler would not work for, so I'm not doing measurements for those. I'm probably just going to get a tape measure at that point. Shit. Anyways, not the point. So I already did all of that. All it's left is thoughts and breakdown. So, originally, this whole section right here was from the Kraken. I don't recall if I did a review for the Kraken, but I will have a link to it if I didn't do a review for it already. But the Kraken was a giant 3-legged mecha thing that I built. And this was the front face of it while it had an ordinary scarab head at the bottom. I probably could have kept that as well in this, but then that would just be kind of weird. But yeah. God, I'm tired. And shit, I'm what I'm saying. God damn it. But yeah, it was the front end of another build, and I just wanted to reuse it because I just love the shaping that much. It's shaped so well. Again, the 6-barrel plasma launcher in the back can be concealed up, making it completely flush, and that's when this door is able to open up and then get in and out and everything. That's basically the gist behind the whole thing, is that it's basically a Halo Wraith, just slightly different. Like, it shoots off a barrage of 6 blasts. They're not as powerful as an actual Wraith blast, but it's not meant to be. They choose this to be a little more fast and agile because it's supposed to get in, hit, and get out. It's supposed to be a glass cannon in most cases, if you want to be more accurate. But let's get the breakdown. I almost want to just not do a breakdown because that would be a pain in the ass. But too late. We're doing it. These things are as simple as they are. They just plug into these little hinge little hinge plates here to fill in this gap, and it uses these two stud spots right here. I will do the wings next. Now, I'm going to take it off its stand and get the stand piece off. It's like 2 bricks each. They're in this little area right here. And I'm using clips and a tube to have it all attached together. Kind of see how it looks. If you want to build your own, you can. I'll also get the other side off too. Damn it. Let's see. I'll take these off now because I can't get that out. Oh well, I'll just take them off. You can see what I mean by it's not able to stand up well. And these are the little side things that help it, the anti-grav things. It's a simple build actually. Let me just open it real quick so you can see it better. Just little plates on the inside that allow it to kind of stay in the way it's supposed to be, while also allowing everything else to be built around it. Let's see. I'm going to get this hatch off and hopefully not disintegrate it while doing so. Jump to the side for a sec. And it's a technique I've actually used quite a few amount of times, where you use little droid arms in black to have it be able to kind of articulate up and everything. It was a pain to figure this out, but once I figured it out, it was pretty great. I'm planning on using this again in the future. But yeah, as simple as it is. And it just plugs into these two right here. I'm actually going to pop you out and put you off to the side. Now the guns on the side are basically just Star Wars guns. Yeah, but it fills in that little gap and gives a little machine guns up front. Let's see. The next part is all of this. I'm actually going to only take off the sides and not the actual build itself. But this is the build. This is where those little panel things connect into. As you can see how it's designed. And I'll see if I can do the same on the other side as well. And it doesn't come off the way I'd like it to. Oh well. That's where you just do that. Now the front should be easy to get off, hopefully. There we go. It just attaches with these for 10 studs in total. Got to count it, my brain is farting. And this is the build itself. There's underslung brackets in 1x1 form. Let's see. It's a simple build, really. Nothing too extensive. It's mostly just brick stacking and plate stacking. Let's see. Pop this out. As you can see, it's a simple piece. Honestly, this isn't going the way I'd like it to. I will take, if I can get brick separator to separate just a smidgen. This is the kind of attachment that's going here. Oop, that almost hit the floor. What do you know? I'll do both sides out of the way and get this where it goes. Let's see. This is very difficult because most of it's just stacked on top of each other. Very plate stackiness. Which, take it if you will, if you like it or not. That's the way I do it. The actual method for the gun, however, I need to get that out. That would be this little section right here. Pop off. I'll pop off on both sides. Just these little bills. Pause if you need to. And I will get this out. When you do this design, make sure there's a tile right underneath the actual gun section, like this section right here, because it's using an odd number, so it overslunks just a little bit. That makes it where it's not just buckling in like so. But you just look at it and you get the gist of what it looks like. These are the 1x3s, which you can get in the Wolverine action figure set. I might see if I can get more of these in the future because these are really useful. There's even a 4-long version where it only has the holes on the end studs, so the 2 in the middle do not have those holes. I really wish it was the other way around. Okay. So assembly like this. If you want to try and see if you can implement it, why can't you stay with the rest of the garbage? Now, when I did this part, I made sure there was a little bit of a gap on the inside to save on weight. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I did. So that's out of the way. This is as easy to understand as it is. If I don't try and shine some light so you see it better. Sorry if I'm breathing heavily. When I'm focusing, I do that a lot. Let's pop these off. You just kind of see where it's coming at to a point right now. Everything just kind of stacked on top of each other. Now, I am going to kind of take this apart so I can kind of show you how I got this slopage. So, underneath all of these rack pieces is one of these slopes. You can see here. I'm actually going to take some more of this off so you can see it better. But basically, for every 2 units, I have a plate. And for these sections, I make sure there's a 2-unit space between it. So when I put it on, it's flush. It's basically the math I went for it. Some parts don't follow that, but that's not the point. Now for this next part that's very important for you is this section right here. What I'm using here are, this is an assembly. It's those axle 1x1 bricks and these, so they kind of match up with each other, and it makes it where it's nice and flush together and holds together. You could probably get away with using the 1x1 connector form of it if you want, instead of what I did, but I like this a little more. And then the cockpit bucket, as I like to call it. Nothing really too much extensive. You can honestly just do your own version. I don't think I want to do these breakdowns anymore, so I might actually remove that from the thing I need to do. Well, that sucks. Oh well, there's the breakdown. Now, I hope you enjoyed, because I didn't.